In this video, we explore the Arizona desert looking for new lifers. We also go to one of the most unique national parks in the world and run into one of the most coveted birds in Southeastern Arizona. Come with me on this adventure and let's see what birds we can find. Welcome back. It's another new day here in Arizona. Just waking up right where we left off in the last video at this campground. The burrows were literally right outside my tent here, and I wouldn't say I got the best night's sleep, but at least I got some sleep. Let's pack up this tent, head to our first location. We're going to look for two new lifers, Bendire's thrasher and LeConte's thrasher. Then after that, we're going to the Saguaro National Park. So stick with me, let's see what birds we can find today. Well, would you look at that? Dude's a pro now, deconstructing the tent in record time. All packed up now, let's hit the road. So we're at this place called the Thrasher Stakeout, and there's two species that would be lifers for me. Bendire's thrasher, a LeConte's thrasher. Bendire's thrasher are apparently a lot more easy to find in here than LeConte's. LeConte's we have to walk a little bit further, but we are outside the grassy area where the Bendire's thrashers are typically spotted. So we're gonna hope that we find these birds. We did just pick up my favorite bird of all time, the greater roadrunner. It just ran across the road in front of us. I love that bird. It's the logo of the channel. It is my favorite bird, and it's the first time I'm seeing one in Arizona, which is surprising because I lived here for 2 years, but pretty incredible to see greater roadrunner. Let's see if we can find these thrashers. Today's gonna be awesome. We're heading to Saguaro National Park next. Let's see what we can find. Disaster averted. Hawken lost his receiver to his microphone, and it's sitting here in the middle of the road. So thank goodness. That would have been the second receiver Hawken has lost doing this. Would that be receiver number 2 that you've lost if you didn't find it?
Yeah, it's still on too.
Let's go.
It was
Let's go.
ready to vlog.
Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. All right, let's go find these thrashers. Okay, so we just saw the Bendire's thrasher. We heard it first, tried to track it down, and that thing is skulky. I had it in camera frame for a second, and when I hit record, the bird was already gone. So we are now wandering through the desert, hoping to find this bird. It's very sparsely vegetated at this point, so this is more a LeConte's thrasher habitat, which would be another lifer. So we got the Bendire's as a lifer. I would love to get it on camera for you guys though, of course. Let's see if we can pick up the LeConte's as well as we continue walking out here and then circle back for the Bendire's thrasher. Oh, I had it in the camera, I just didn't click record in time, that sucks. Hawken just had a really good spot, just barely. Picked up a lesser nighthawk. Bird kept spooking a little bit and flying in front, and Hawken actually ended up getting some really good clips. I also picked up, you know, the bird flying away. It's not the best views of the lesser nighthawk, but if you want to see really great views of a lesser nighthawk on the ground, which is a lifer for Hawken this trip, go check out Hawken the Lens. Link will be in the description below. He got some incredible shots of that bird, and it's just a really cool bird to find during the day. Typically they're going to come in during dawn or dusk, and this one we found in the middle of the day. So let's see if we can have some similar luck with some LeConte's thrashers, as well as some Bendire's thrashers, and we'll see what we can find today. Crazy turn of events. Hawken and I were just ready to get into the car and to just go. And we had seen actually some cool reptiles. So if you're a herp person, if you like reptiles, these are for you. We got a very light looking lizard. It was just chilling there for quite a while. And then we got a darker one that was much bigger. I'm not a herp guy. I will look these up and try to put the IDs on the channel, but I don't always do so. Really cool to see that. Now, as we were about to get in the car, we just looked back one more time just to see what we could find, and boom, up on the dead branch perch was the Bendire's thrasher, and it didn't just perch, it showed off itself for us. That is a bird, obviously, that we really wanted to see. LeConte's thrasher is really difficult to find. They typically just like run away from you when you do see them. So we knew that was gonna be a little bit of a long shot, but we got the Bendire's on camera. Not just a lifer, not just quick fleeting views, we got banger views. Lifer number 7 of this trip for us, and we haven't even started the main course yet. This video has already started off with a bang, and we're going to Saguaro National Park right now. This is going incredible, holy cow. It's back up, Hawken. Bendire's thrasher on the list for the day. I am stoked. Let's go one step closer to 1,000 birds in the world. I am ecstatic right now. especially after a long hike into the desert, can't ask much better than that. We are now in Tucson, Arizona, and look who I have here. It's Wildlife Wade. Wildlife with Wade?
Wildlife Wade.
Wildlife Wade. Check him out on YouTube. He's also on Instagram, does some awesome stuff. And we're here in Saguaro National Park, or part of it. And I just got a lifer, but not a bird this time. A lifer Western Diamondback. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Western Diamondback.
Western Diamondback. My first rattlesnake ever. And that's crazy because I live in Utah, right? So we have rattlesnakes in Utah and they're actually pretty common, but I've never actively gone looking for them. Apparently right now is the most prime time to find herps right now in Tucson. It rained yesterday, and so we got a rattlesnake, just barely, which was wild, and someone just saw a Gila monster. So we're heading kind of up the trail to see if we can get our lifer Gila monster as well. I'm obviously still here with Hawken. We've already got a lifer Bendire's Thrasher today, and then of course we're birding throughout all of this. So happy to be here with Wade, and let's see what birds we can find today.
We continued the winding dirt path through Saguaro National Park. The scenery was absolutely fantastic. I wanted to see a bird perched on the large saguaros, and we ended up getting one. This Gila woodpecker perched beautifully, and totally makes up for the subpar views that we got of it in the last video. These woodpeckers were absolutely everywhere across the southern Arizona desert, but I couldn't help but admire them more with each sighting. We stopped for another bird, the black-throated sparrow. I really like this sparrow, and it's one of the most beautiful with a striking black neck.
Rufous winger.
I got it. So just picked up a lifer. Wasn't expecting to get a lifer, honestly, at Saguaro National Park, but rufous winged sparrow. It flew in just near the end of our trip here, and we got another lifer on the list. Lifer number 8 of this trip. It's, you know, it's one of those more subtly beautiful sparrows. It has some rufous coloration on it, but it's been awesome having Wade here with us today. Wade guides around this area, lives around this area, so has a lot of awesome local knowledge for us about the flora and fauna of the area. So it's always great, just a life tip for you. If you're going birding and you can get someone local to show you around, you're automatically going to have a more productive and fun time that way. And then it's just also fun to get to know people. So we're wrapping it up here at Saguaro National Park. We did see some other incredible birds as you saw in that voiceover, but wow, what a day. 2 lifers on the day. And this video is not even wrapped up yet. Tomorrow we arguably go to the most traversed spot in Southeastern Arizona, Madera Canyon. So don't go anywhere. This adventure's not over. This trip's gonna be amazing. They're here.
Yo.
What's up? I'd help, but I'm a content creator.
I forgive you this time.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so we arrived at the Airbnb that we'll be staying at for the rest of this trip, and it looks absolutely incredible. If you'd like a full tour of our Airbnb, make sure you check out my membership program. I'm doing behind the scenes content over there. It's just extra bonus content for you guys. If you love my videos and you want to support these adventures aren't cheap, and I really appreciate your support. So check out the membership program. But yeah, we're gonna hunker down here for a little bit. Stay tuned. Let's see what birds we can find. Good morning, everybody. We are here in Madera Canyon, arguably the most important birding spot in Tucson, Arizona. Today, we're gonna be looking for the coppery-tailed trogon, which used to be the elegant trogon, and we're already hearing them call. So let's see what birds we can find along this trail and see what's out there.
Before heading down the trail, there was quite a bit of action, including this Virginia's warbler. Many of these birds were lifers for Ricky, who hasn't birded the Southwest too much, like this vermilion flycatcher. We even got views of a bird I don't see too often, the black-throated gray warbler. These birds are so hard to film as they flit around between the branches. I even picked up a camera lifer, this Bell's Vireo.
Okay, so we just had the coppery-tailed trogon fly right over our heads. Did not get it on camera. They were calling all around us. There was at least 2, and now they're quiet. This is gonna be a little bit more difficult than I thought. I knew it was gonna be difficult either way. We did hear them. So we have a herd-only coppery-tailed trogon lifer, and I caught a glimpse of it through the trees as it flew over, but no clear views. So Let's see if we can pick up this bird and see what other mysteries Madera Canyon has for us in store. Just got my first recorded lifer of this trip. Mexican Jay. Got it on camera. I know the Trogon's technically the first lifer of this trip, but we didn't get to see it very well, or you guys didn't get to see it at all. So Mexican Jay, first actual recorded lifer of the trip. And yeah, I'm here with Ricky.
We're out here, boy.
Yeah, good to see Ricky. And then also behind me over here, Kasim and Wade Wildlife once again. Then Hawkins over here. So we're having a good day, seeing some cool birds. Oh, he just flew. He's coming back down. He's on the ground.
I got him flying briefly.
Oh, they're so fast.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to track this guy. That's so hard. Just picked up another lifer on the day, painted redstart. The views are a lot to be desired. If any of you are around painted redstarts very frequently, they flit around like crazy. So there's a compilation of clips that I have for you that are just redstart, redstart, redstart. Very quick views. Cool bird though. Yeah, another lifer on the day. We are still looking for the Trogon, of course, but 2 lifers so far on this trail plus the Trogon. Pretty impressive, overwhelming and overstimulating. That's what I would use to describe the last 10 minutes. So many birds, so many calls I don't understand, that I've never heard before. There's something in the dead tree up there, no? And then I got another lifer, hepatic tanager. Beautiful yellow bird, just chilling in the canopy leaves. Got good views of that bird. Absolutely incredible. So 2 lifers, good views of lifers on the list. And now we're continuing to look for the coppery-tailed Trogon. All these lifers on the way. We heard a red-faced warbler, haven't seen that yet. And we also heard yellow-eyed juncos, haven't seen those either. So incredible so far on this trip. I am just ecstatic. We're not even up to the coppery-tailed Trogon like area yet. They like to be a little bit higher. So let's get up there, see what other lifers we can find, what other surprises lie ahead.
The trail wasn't too steep, but we had to be weary of the larger rocks stumbling beneath our feet as we ascended. This broad-tailed hummingbird gave off great views as it glittered in the sunlight on a thin branch. We were very excited to also see and film a male hepatic tanager too. Both the male and female tanagers are gorgeous, so it was great to see the yellow and orange birds. Suddenly a flash of red that we had been trying to get eyes on all day jumped out in front of us. Our lifer red-faced warbler. We couldn't believe it. This bird was high on all of our lists to see with its striking red face, from which it gained its name. To make things even better, we came across a small group of birders, and we couldn't believe what was waiting for us. For me, this was the bird I wanted to see the most outside of the Montezuma quail. The coppery-tailed Trogon was like any bird I had ever seen, with its striking red and green plumage and strange croaking call. There was no way that much was going to be able to top this fantastic bird.
Okay, just had the craziest moment of this trip so far. We were walking up the trail, and then out of nowhere, red-faced warbler pops up. Obviously very high on my list. Lifer red-faced warbler, one of the main targets of our trip. Absolutely beautiful with that bright red face. Just an incredible, incredible bird. And we got really good views of it as well. It was coming in and out of the sun and just amazing to see. But as you can see behind me here, there's a group of people. What would a large group of people be looking for in Madera Canyon? Elegant Trogon. My lifer elegant Trogon. I'm so sorry, coppery-tailed Trogon. Used to be called the elegant Trogon. Lifer coppery-tailed Trogon. Absolutely incredible to see those birds. And there's a male and a female. I only got the male on camera because the female is in a nest nearby, but wow, what an incredible bird with incredible views. Wasn't that incredible? Just incredible bird species. I am shocked that we got that. So picked up another lifer, Arizona woodpecker, pretty incredible bird to see on our list. But those coppery-tailed trogon views, can't really get over those. And then on the ground, next to the coppery-tailed trogon, were 2 yellow-eyed junco. Another lifer for my list on the day. Absolutely incredible so far. And then just walking a little bit down the path, another red-faced warbler, just chilling on the side of the trail. Honestly, Madera Canyon is not like the spot for red-faced warblers. You can find them here, but we've cleaned house, literally cleaned house. And then I forgot, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Right after that, picked up bridled titmouse. Some of these birds we're gonna end up getting better views of, but these are all lifers for me. And it's just been an incredible trip so far. Everybody's having a good time. I just can't believe it.
After being overwhelmed with lifers, the group decided we best head back down for some lunch. I enjoyed watching this brown creeper climb sporadically up the tree trunk. I also got my best views ever of a hermit warbler. You might be surprised that these are the best views I've ever had, but that's warblers for you. Another bird that I was able to get great views of was this Plumbeus vireo. We made it back to the car and headed down the hill to one of the most iconic birding locations in North America, Santa Rita Lodge. I couldn't believe we were here, and I honestly couldn't wait to see what birds awaited us at the feeders. My first lifer was my new favorite hummingbird, the broad-tailed hummingbird. I just loved their bright orange bills and blue and green shimmering plumage. They were absolutely everywhere in southern Arizona, and I really never got tired of seeing them. Even the females were absolutely stunning birds, and we certainly couldn't ignore them. Other hummingbirds present at the feeders included this black-chinned hummingbird. You can even see its shimmering purple throat when it catches the light. As well as this tiny calliope hummingbird. I actually have only filmed this bird a couple of times, so I was excited to get such great views of this one. Below the seed feeders was this wild turkey foraging for food. Black-headed grosbeaks and house finches also had a large presence at the feeder setup. This bronze cowbird, which was a lifer earlier in my trip, was really enjoying the tube feeder seeds. I really like their bright eye, which sets them apart from other cowbirds. I got brief views of the bridled titmouse before it was chased off by the surrounding finches. An Arizona woodpecker also visited the seed block for a brief moment. There were just birds absolutely everywhere, and it was so awesome to see. One more lifer was in store for us, this Rowley's hummingbird. Just look at how big this bird is compared to the nearby broad-billed hummingbird. Just massive and a perfect way to wrap up Santa Rita Lodge.
Yeah, definitely. What's the tomorrow plan? Still lemon? I don't know. Okay. We saw a lot of our species.
Those views of those hummingbirds were absolutely incredible. Obviously several lifers at that hot spot. Broad-tailed hummingbird as well as Rowley's hummingbird. Both incredible species, and I just feel fortunate to be able to see those birds. We're currently on a dirt road following our friend Sean up to Box Canyon. This is the one spot to see five-striped sparrow, or one of the best spots to see five-striped sparrow, so we're hoping to see that. We missed out on bottery sparrow earlier today, but five-striped sparrow would be another lifer for us. So one other thing, I just surpassed 400 species. We can celebrate that in a little bit. Yeah, whoa, yeah. Awesome to get 400 species on the list. That was the goal for obviously this trip, and for 400 species on the life list, I should say, and just incredible to be birding so long and just have seen so many incredible species across the United States. So let's continue down this dirt road and try to get those five-striped sparrows. All right, so we are currently in Box Canyon. This just happens to be one of the best spots to find Montezuma quail, which is by far our tallest order. The Montezuma quail is near impossible to see, even for people that are seasoned and try to find them. But we're also here for a couple other species, including five-striped sparrow, which we're having a little bit trouble finding right now, and greyhawk. There might be a greyhawk nest at the end of this lane here. Now, I did get a lifer already though. Canyon towhee, added to the life list. They came flying in and landed on the other side, another lifer on the day. Pretty cool species as well, canyon towhee. It looks very similar to your Abrit's towhee or your California towhee. It just it's a lot more drab, if I'm being honest with you. Cool species to pick up. Hopefully we can find these 5-striped sparrows in just a minute. We also had a cool golden eagle fly in. Golden eagle fly in, land on a nest up above us. Really awesome to see that species as well. One of the coolest raptors in North America, and Leela, my partner's favorite bird species. All right, let's see what else we can find in this canyon.
The sun was beating down on us, but the birding didn't stop. We got great views of this rock wren to start things off. The rest of the squad was super excited to get their lifer Cassin's kingbird as it preened itself on a low-hanging branch. 2 hooded orioles defended their nest, and as you can see, it's sort of a hanging nest in the tree, and the female actually eventually popped out to show herself as well. Such stunning birds, these two. Our excitement rose again as we briefly spotted this blue grosbeak before it took off. Across the canyon, another splash of color perched itself in the shade. This western tanager. I always like comparing these birds to sunsets, they're so gorgeous. We also had fun watching these Costas hummingbirds feed their young. Check this out.
Okay, so unfortunately, we haven't had any luck finding ourselves the 5-striped sparrow, but I did just pick up a lifer, greyhawk, up in the tree over here. Absolutely incredible. I'm gonna say that about every bird this trip, I guess. It's a beautiful hawk. It was high on my list to see. It's obviously completely gray. Very distant views. Hopefully someday later in this trip, we'll get better views of that bird. But then just below the greyhawk, I saw, I'm looking at right now, thick-billed kingbird. It's thick-billed kingbird.
Where?
Flying up. Come to me, come to me, come to me.
Nope, I got it right here, I got it right here.
This one I spotted myself. Wow. Another lifer on the list. Just lifer after lifer. No 5-striped sparrow, of course. That's one that you'd want to get down here because they're like only found here really in the US, easily to find. So, but to get 2 more lifers after that canyon towee is absolutely incredible. We're gonna wrap things up here, maybe go take a nap, but I'll keep you updated on what other birds we find. Today's been so awesome so far. Let's see what else is out there.
Heading into the riparian area, I finally got a decent look at the bridal titmouse. This bird is in the same family as chickadees, and you can really see the resemblance as they jump around through the branches. One of the only completely red birds native to North America stood out against the desert landscape, a summer tanager. Not only was there this male, but a female was also present. She was equally as stunning with her burnt yellow plumage contrasting against the landscape. This riparian area was completely flowing with really cool birds.
So it's just pure chaos down here in this little riparian area, this little dry bed. We've got some vermilion flycatchers, a male, beautiful male, up on the top of the tree. And then, of course, right next to it is that thick-billed kingbird, that lifer that we just got. Beautiful views of the thick-billed kingbird. This has been an incredible day. Let's see what else we can find today. I don't know, this is insane. I'll get back to you in a minute. Ended up seeing another lifer on the trip, dusky-capped flycatcher. It had a cool big butterfly in its mouth, and unfortunately we've kind of hit the end of Box Canyon here, but we get to go back. So we still have a chance of seeing 5-striped sparrow. We still have a chance, of course, however slim, of seeing Montezuma quail. But we've still picked up quite a few lifers in this canyon today. Some of us a lot more than others. So we're all getting a little bit burnt out though. It is it's about 2 in the afternoon here in Arizona, and it's getting hot. So probably go back to the Airbnb, but if I see any other birds on the way out, I'll let you know. For a second, Hawken, I'm sorry.
Oh, right there.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, dude. Huh? I got it now. All right, so we're at the super well-known bridge where the buff-collared nightjar likes to come. I finally picked up a northern cardinal. Beautiful male, striking male northern cardinal. Obviously one of the most iconic birds in North America. They've actually used the backyard bird networks to move west. So usually they're an eastern bird, but they make their way all the way west across that southern border into Mexico, etc. And we're still missing, of course, the Pyrrhuloxia But seeing a northern cardinal is really, really cool. Everybody loves that bird. So yeah, another bird on the list for the day. We'll see if the five stripes want to pop up at all for us, but if not, we're gonna return back here to this bridge, probably in the evening, to look for the buff-collared nightjar. Very exciting. Let's see what birds we can wrap up the day with.
After a few naps and some fun views of this curve-billed thrasher in our backyard, we headed back to the bridge in Box Canyon just before sunset fell. We were greeted by a lesser nighthawk streaking past us in the sky. Then the show was on.
There's two of them, at least. Two elf owls calling back and forth.
Yeah, I have no idea where he is. So you guys.
Perhaps one of the craziest experiences so far this trip. We ended up at the bridge, met a cool group of people waiting for the buff-collared nightjar, probably one of the rarest birds that we're going to try to find this trip. We sat at the bridge for probably close to an hour actually at this point. Also met an awesome guy who watches the channel. Shout out to you, Lance. I hope you're having a great trip. I hope you had a great trip by the time you're watching this video. It was awesome to meet you. And thank you so much for viewing the channel and for your support. And then what ended up happening was absolutely incredible. The buff-collared nightjar started to fly around us and it landed on a rock, and I ended up getting some pictures. Now you have to understand, the sun is down at this point, so these photos are absolute garbage. You can make out the general shape of the nightjar, and you can make out the general, you know, that buff collar that it has. Absolutely incredible. One of the rarest birds that I've seen in the United States, hands down. Buff-collared nightjar on the life list, and then just listen to its call. Isn't that one of the coolest things you've ever heard? This bird is absolutely amazing to find here, and there's people that travel from all over the country to try to see the buff-collared nightjar, so we're very fortunate to be able to pick it up on our list for tonight. But now we're heading into Madera Canyon to try to get another lifer, whiskered screech owl. So wish us luck, this adventure is not over.
We headed up to Madera Canyon in the dark, hoping to hear ourselves another lifer. We were lucky enough to hear our lifer whiskered screech owl and a surprise Mexican whippoorwill. What a day. That's gonna do it for this video. I'm no longer in Arizona, I'm actually in California. But there are 2 more videos after this in Arizona, so subscribe because we have some amazing species and a whole bunch more lifers to come. Also, if you wanna see my California adventures, those are coming up in a couple weeks, so subscribe to see those as well. Again, if you'd like to support the channel, links to my merch and my membership program are in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you all next time on Bright-Eyed Birding.